Custom events allow you to trigger automation in Paminga based on prospect or user actions taken on your website, in your SaaS app, in your mobile app, on your e-commerce store, etc. To set up custom events, you simply go to Account Settings over here, and then to Custom Events on this side. Here you can see we've got 2 custom events defined. I pre-typed in another one so we can add one quickly. We'll create one called First Workflow Created. I could give it a description, decide that it might count as a conversion. You can read that if you'd like to. I'll hit Create, and we've got our new custom event. The slug acts as the unique identifier. That also makes them very identifiable in code where they're triggered potentially from your side. Now that we've created our custom event, we can set up the actions we want Paminga to take when this event is triggered. By default, of course, Paminga will take no action. You can choose to use an existing action set if you like, which is really powerful. Action sets, there's a whole video on them. You can pre-set up actions and then reuse that set in different areas of the platform. For this example, we'll set up our actions on the fly. You might be getting used to, if you watch other videos, both global and conditional actions in Paminga. In this case, your global actions will be executed every time this event is triggered. Your conditional actions will only be executed when the person triggering the event meets additional conditions of your choosing. Let's take a look at the actions, which if you've watched multiple videos around here, they should look very familiar. You can decide to add people into any workflow, branching workflows and or drip series, and you can add them to multiple. You can remove them from multiple workflows and drip series. So if the event that is triggered indicates a shift along the customer journey, you can remove them from stage A drip series or workflow and add them to stage B. It's just so easy. You can add them and remove them to and from marketing lists, subscription lists, Google Ads retargeting audiences. You can enrich with Apollo. You can adjust lead scores. You can send notifications internally, set multiple field values, creating tasks. Here you have CRM actions. Dynamics, you can create leads, contacts, etc. You can create leads or contacts in Salesforce, create tasks, opportunities, add them as a campaign member to a Salesforce campaign that Paminga is already syncing to. And remember, you can do all of these things conditionally, and that's incredibly powerful. Now I'm going to use my recent items to jump back to custom events, and I've got some data seeded on this onboard complete event. I want to show you what the data looks like. So here we're using an existing action set called onboarding complete. And over here, you can see we've got some data where 290 events have been triggered in the last 30 days up here. And from 290 unique contacts, that's up 1% from the prior month. Again, this is all seeded data. Now I can hover any one of these. I can click to see exactly the 17 people that triggered that event. We can see from where the event was triggered, etc. We can also click this to see all 290. These custom events are an incredibly powerful tool and give you amazing agility for product-led growth initiatives and other event-driven automation.